because of the pressure, I was able to give the next generation a new appraisal. Because of the pressure that I endured, because of the pressure that I persevered, because of the pain that I was able to get through, I was able to give the next generation a new appraisal. So pain won't be your power. I have survived, persevered, and overcame some pressure. And I want to ask you a question. As someone who is trailblazing this journey to be the first millionaire in your family, don't you feel the pressure of trying to balance paying bills and investing? As someone who wants to turn their last name into an asset, don't you feel the pressure of every financial decision that you make? As someone who has put that burden on their back, that's saying, I'm going to be the one who introduces my family to freedom. I'm going to be the one that introduces my family to generational wealth. I'm going to be the one to be the last one to get it out the mud so that everybody else can get it out the market. Don't you feel that pressure? But I'm here to tell you, the pressure is a privilege. I'm here to tell you that the pressure is a prerequisite. I'm also here to tell you that pressure is your superpower. I want you to think about it like this, y'all. The diamond is such a beautiful gem. We see it in earrings, we see it in watches, we see it in chains, we see it in teeth now. We see diamonds and we marvel at how they sparkle. Now, we all know they gotta go through pressure to become a diamond. I'm not even here to tell you that. Here's what I want you to understand about that. It's not until the diamond undergoes the pressure that it can then receive its value. Okay, I'm gonna say it different. If you appraise the diamond before the pressure, you just have glass. But then if you appraise the diamond after the pressure, you get princess cut. You get 18 karat. You get these different. The diamond doesn't get its proper appraisal until after it survived the pressure. That's what I want you to understand. So don't appraise yourself until you have persevered the pressure. Then you give yourself a new appraisal. Right? Like after you go through the thing that looks like it's about to break you, after you go through the thing you like, why is this happening to me? After you go through the thing where you can't see the light at the end of the road and you come out on the other side, immediately before you say after you say thank God, I want you to say, now it's time to do a new appraisal. Right? I done persevered, I done overcame, I done endured. After I say thank God, I gotta do a new appraisal because I'm worth more. I've added new value. I've increased my value. So not only is pressure is a privilege, the pressure gives you a new appraisal. It gives you a new worth when you walk in the world. I want you to think about that. Because being victorious is one thing. Overcoming the odds is another thing. But having that new appraisal, knowing that you have just increased your value, knowing that you the one that's changing your family dynamic, knowing that you the one that has been positioned for power, knowing that you the one that helped you pivot from poverty, you the one that just increased your whole family's net worth. Yo, there's a different appraisal attached to that. I was working out with my aunt today. We were working out in the garage, and I'm talking to him about my daughter. And he said, say, I. He said, bro, I remember when your goal was to have 100,000 for your daughter. I said, yeah, we done 10x that. He said, nah. I remember when your goal was, you wanted her to have $1 million by the time she was 18. I said, let me tell you something, all right? The pressure of that made me pivot. And I was able to achieve the goal 10 years before. Because I said, I want to be the one where my lineage, the ones that come after me, they born into it. They born into it. So I want to rob her out of the, I got to get it out. I want to rob her out of, my daddy wasn't there. I want to take that. You don't got that crush to lean on. That ain't your motivation. That was daddy motivation. Yep, that was mom. That ain't your motivation. Your motivation is something new. Pain won't be what powers you. No. We gonna build something else right there. Right? We gonna build you something else to stand on. We gonna build you another platform to stand on. We gonna give you another, you not gonna relate to that. You're gonna be like, nah, that ain't my story. I wanna rob her of that. Watch this. Because of the pressure, I was able to give the next generation a new appraisal. Because of the pressure that I endured, because of the pressure that I persevered, because of the pain that I was able to get through, I was able to give the next generation a new appraisal. So pain won't be your power. I'm gonna rob you of that. I'm gonna take that one from you. But I want you to understand something. I want you to understand something. Trap ain't no different than you. I want you to understand something. In order to rob them of that, in order to be able to take them from where you came from, you first got to understand your worth. You first got to understand your power. You first got to understand your appraisal. You got to start walking in this world at discounted value. It's the only way this thing works. It's the only way you're able to walk in your power. You got to start walking in this world half off. You got to stop showing up in this world at a discount. You got to stop showing up like that. Because the world ain't gonna never give you your true value. Social media ain't gonna never give you your true value. And if you lucky, you find some people around you that really give you your true value. Because there's a lot of people that you around right now, they winning, and they're moving forward, and they're around you because you don't know your worth. Let me say that different. There's people around you that are excited and they are well aware that you don't know your value. So because you don't know your value, they get to extract your genius from you. Yeah. Because you don't know your value, they get to extract it from you. Watch this. You are exchanging your value for friendship. Yeah. And you wondering why, I don't feel right here. I'm feeling drained right here. I don't feel comfortable right here. People coming to you with all the ideas. so you can give them more ideas. And you like, hey, that's my friend. It's because you don't know your worth and you don't know your value. In the same way, oh man, thank you for downloading this in me right quick. The same way the banks in 2008 were issuing out predatory loans, the same way the banks were giving out houses to people who they know couldn't afford them. You got predatory friends that's extracting your value that don't deserve to be around you. They can't afford your friendship. And I ain't talking about dollar amount. They can't afford your ideas. I ain't talking dollar amount. I'm talking about morals. I'm talking about people who don't belong around you because they don't believe in what you believe in. They don't see the world. Matter of fact, they don't even understand your greatness the way you supposed to understand it. They see beyond what you see. They see you in the way that you don't see you, and they extracting it from you because you don't see you the way you supposed to see you. Let me dig a little deeper. You don't see you the way God intended you to see you. Let me go a little deeper. You don't see you because you ain't in alignment with God, so you don't know your value at all, so you cool with giving it away, and then you wondering why you empty. You wondering why you insufficient. You wondering why you bankrupt, because people taking all your value, and the time you do show up, they like, hey, I ain't got nothing for you. I want you to understand something. That pressure is a privilege. Because that diamond only can get appraised after the pressure. That diamond, oh my God. It's another download. There is very few people that have the eye to see the diamond in its rawest form. There are very few people that can see the diamond in its rawest form and can say, this is a diamond. I know what to do with it. I know what the value is. I know what it can be worth. There's very few people. And until certain people find the diamond, a lot of times, the diamond is stuck in position. The diamond is often stuck in position until the right person finds it. And that person can position it so it can come into the world and give us its real value.